here we go. Big pivot from earlier. This is winners finals of your amateur bracket at Wavesmash. Here we go. Yeah, going into it with Youngling versus Min, so we're seeing Min once again. Yeah, well, okay, those arms are going to be really good at dealing with these projectiles unless you're in the air, as we just saw. And those combos from Youngling, especially the horizontal options, are going to be so useful for putting Min in the corner and off stage.
Yeah, it's a really great start from Tokusentai. His advantage is being shown off already. And I don't think he knew he didn't have a jump, or maybe he just didn't want to F-smash those Rams. It's just a little bit too much end lag on Sippet's end there.
Yeah, might have a slight miscue there. But this is Min, can take the stock right back if they get the right hits in. Even though it's only 40%. Wow, that Dragon Laser hitting from really far away.
Okay, just starting to use the arrows at slightly longer range. The fact that you can kind of jump an arrow gives you a good mid-range tool to kind of contend with Min in this matchup. So it's not a matchup Youngling does like super bad in. Obviously the arrows being like transcendent, just going through arms is really useful.
Okay, going deep for an edge guard here, but not deep enough. Tokusentai's made it back to center stage here and is putting on hit by hit.
Yeah, just a little bit of nickel and diming going on, just trying to bide his time before he dies. Struggling to find that kill. I like the way he used the invincibility of up B to not deal with the grenade.
Yeah.
That was like smart kind of multitasking from Sippet.
Yeah, and Tokusentai is really making use of these wave bounces and mirror verses to play around the range while throwing out these boomerangs.
Yeah, you need to use a lot of kind of movement mix-ups to find your way in. A lot of the
would have
arrows.
been such a good confirm if that final arrow hit.
Oh, just whiffed. I like the fact that he didn't fast forward because he wanted that pogo in case he gets shielded.
But brilliant chase regardless, and this is a 3 stocks to 1 lead right now.
Yeah, we've seen the switch to Megawatt. A little bit of desperation now from Sippet as he tries to find this kill. Just kind of waiting around, playing around, trying to hit a Megawatt. The Dragon Arm just about scrapes it.
Tokusentai, unfortunately, facing the wrong way, probably didn't manage to input the reverse in time.
Oh, I love that little catch there. The way he shielded so that he didn't grab it and then just went behind him and caught him trying to cross up. Really, really smart from Tokusentai. He's keeping his advantage. Oh, he's just getting so much more out of every opening.
Yeah, we haven't seen those typical Min control sequences that they tend to have.
Yeah.
There's the forward air. Not quite going to do it, but Tokusentai next hit's going to do it.
Yeah, he knows. He knows he's got no jump, but he doesn't take full advantage.
Could have been a forward air and is slightly whiffing on a lot of these chases.
Yeah, the nerves coming in, but clutches it out in the end.
Yeah, I mean...
is this best of 5?
It's M, so I'm not really sure.
Is this best of 5? Do either of you know?
I think it's best of 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's best of 3 because it's Amis, and obviously we have another set to get back to.
Yeah, a lot of sets to play, so...
Yeah, obviously because of time restrictions, we couldn't, stream loser semis, which is a little bit disappointing because that is 2 runs kind of coming to a head.
Yeah, exactly.
And it would be a bit sad if none of Trundle's losers run sets. Have any of them been streamed?
Okay. There was some.
Yeah, so the win against Grisius was streamed, but the run back versus Focus wasn't streamed.
Okay,
and
so
some of the other stuff as well. So it's been a really solid run, and it would be a shame to not see the culmination of that, and exactly how she managed it.
Yeah, but I mean, time is time.
Yeah, time is time. We do pack up at 6:30. So
yeah. So I mean, we've seen the switch to the banjo from Sippet Gamer here. And yeah, these projectiles, just Sippet Gamer hasn't figured a way to get in solidly while avoiding these projectiles. Because even if he gets right into range, right at point blank, the boomerang's coming back, and even arrows already being shot, and there's too much to get a solid footing into this game. Brilliant conversion, not gonna do it, but that's a lot of percent.
This is what, the 4th banjo we've seen today? 5th banjo?
Yeah, it's 2-8. Yeah, I do believe so. This might be the most banjos I've seen since Ultimate's release.
This is this is what we like to call a South Coast moment. This is what happens when London travel to your region, and also your region is the Southeast.
It's like, there's another banjo?
Yeah.
All the banjos in the world are in this one region?
Out of Wonder Wings now, got to be really careful.
Yeah.
Especially because you're trying to make a comeback, you're trying to improve your survivability. Sippet does have a problem where he quarters himself like a little bit too much. We're not seeing Toku take full advantage. He's got a decent amount of damage off of it, but no kills just yet.
Yeah.
And I know that like nade can be useful in the corner, but ideally on this stage especially, you want it under the platform. You want it in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, I mean, Toku is definitely prioritizing the center stage because it is Smashville. If you're sitting under that platform, it's so difficult to approach. And Toku knows that at 89%, approaching recklessly in the corner could be reversal very quickly, but take the stock with that nair.
Yeah, a lot of nades being thrown around, a lot of explosions. Misses the tech lead. That's one of the things that we've seen from some of the better players, but that we don't see in Amis as much is a lot of players will try and like read what tech option.
Yeah.
But ideally what you want to do is put yourself in a position where you can cover all of them and then react.
Yeah, or as many as you can, given your character. And
Obviously it's very situational, it's very dependent, but in a situation like that, you could maybe put yourself where they're gonna tech and then have like an arrow to react to roll in, roll away.
Oh, that was a big gamble.
Yeah.
Go off stage into the Wonder Wing, doesn't work out, and burns 2 of them for it. So I believe that's only 1 left on this stock, and only 40% sitting on Toku. So
Yeah. Obviously, though, you have to be a little bit more preemptive when you're reacting in this game because the game has 6 frames of delay.
yes.
So it's a little bit more difficult, but it can be done.
Oh, barely misses the drag down fair. That would have probably led into a kill there. Oh, yeah, there's the bomb into the forward air. A bit late on the forward air, but it still connects regardless. And this is a big lead now for Tokusentai.
Yeah, again, Toku has the Portsmouth crowd on his side here.
Decent opening with the forward air, doesn't get anything else off, but the stage control is big. Burns it with that up B. Let's see if Sippet Gamer can get anything out of this. Great control. Getting that grab there.
The taunt? We actually heard Sippet say it was an accident. Like, my bad, my bad. My finger slipped, don't worry about it. Oh my god. Should have just claimed it as BM, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Mental damage.
Power up. But
Honestly,
might not
watch,
be working out right now.
if you don't think taunt power-ups work, please just watch Tekken. Seriously, for real.
Do not watch SFAT in Melee though. But yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, this is looking quite dire for Sippet Gamer. Gonna have to take the stock very soon here, because
Yeah, we've seen really good survivability from Toku, and I've mentioned this before, how it can be really difficult to kill in this game, and you can kind of take advantage of that to really snowball if your opponent's struggling.
yeah, and
We've
because of
seen
Toon
Toku
Link's
do that.
combos, both the easy and hard ones, you can snowball. You can get so much damage off single hits, and you can play really safe too with all these projectiles. So
Yeah, that's what we've kind of seen. We've seen Toku kind of play it really safe when he's at kill percent, and then just use that to kind of nickel and dime, because Sippet has to approach in order to
that's gonna
find
do it.
his kill options.
yeah, there it is, and we saw just now. Toku probably had the game with that arrow into a follow-up, but missed an up B earlier, so probably chose to play it safe, keep the lead, and knows that he would get